know if it's a good idea to make this video or not. It's really hard to talk about this part of my life. So hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about how I got bullied, and I've never talked to, and I've never told anyone about this. So yeah, it might seem weird to you that I'm posting that on a YouTube channel that is supposed to be like really chill and everything, just trying to grind out YouTube and do some videos. But I really had to get this video out because it's a way to tell my friends about it, because I feel very anxious around them and I don't want them to think that I'm a complete failure, and I just can't tell them like face to face. So that's kind of why I'm making this video. So to understand everything, I'm going to you have to know that at the beginning of my life, I spent almost my whole life in Asia because yeah, I was just there. My parents had to go there for their work, so I was just like, okay. I did all my life in Asia. I had all of my friends, all of the stuff I used to do. Everything was there, and I did, yeah. And then one day my dad comes to me and he says, "Okay, we're gonna have to leave Asia and go back to France for my middle school." Uh, but it's fine. It's fine. I was kind of sad, but I was not worrying that much. The problem is, everyone had their groups of friends already formed, and I was just a new kid that was quite shy, and I didn't have any talents. I didn't have anything special, so I was just there. It was it was really hard to make friends, but the first friend I made, it was through Pixel Gun actually. Because I don't know how we met up and how we talked about Pixel Gun, but basically at the beginning of my middle school, at least that's how like French school works. At the age of 11 or 12, you go to middle school, and I don't know how we met, but we started talking about Pixel Gun, so we have played it a lot, and it was a lot of fun. So the first year was good. I was hanging out with him a lot and was playing Pixel Gun and Roblox. The second year, where well, it was still cool, but it's on the second year that it starts going downhill. So it's a whole new class, obviously, but I was still with him. I was still with my Pixel Gun friends, so I was just like, oh yeah, it's cool. But then we both met a girl at the same time, and we talked to her because she was playing Roblox, and so we were playing Roblox every day with her. But one day I realized that I have fallen in love with her, and I just decided to confess my love to her, and she said yes. Keep in mind, it was my first ever like real love, my first ever real girlfriend, my first ever dating experience. So I didn't know what a dating experience was. So she said yes, and we started dating. And everything was going all right. I just ended the year with a girlfriend. I mean, it was perfect. The third year, well, it's here that it really starts going downhill, and that you can actually see it, I guess. My Pixel friends said to the girl, to my girlfriend, to my ex-girlfriend, that he was in love with her. So obviously she rejected her. But yeah, my Pixel friends didn't know that we were in a couple because my girlfriend wanted to tell nobody about our relationship. So yeah, and this is the first sign of the fact that it became toxic, but that's for another video. It's for another story. Basically, we told no one that we were together. So yeah, my Pixel Gun friends must have found out because he became distant and hated me a lot. And I think that it's just because of it. It's because I stole his girlfriend, I guess. I met new friends, of course, and was hanging out a lot more with them, but it was already too late. The pressure was there, and every time I was going to school, there was just him, and just by thinking about his face, I was just suffering because of the betrayal. It was hurting me a lot because I just didn't know why we weren't friends. Why he suddenly started to reject me or something. So yeah, he started insulting me, uh, always bringing me down, not motivating me at all for anything, and he was spreading fake rumors about me. It was quite a bad time. But yeah, I just went through it. By the way, fun fact: he knew that I really liked Minecraft, so sometimes him and his friends would stand in front of me during recess, and they would literally speak about a Minecraft survival world that they had together, and that they would play on it like us. And they would literally stand in front of me during recess and talk about it like in front of me, just to mock me because I did not get invited to this world. But yeah, I won't get into details because yeah, might hurt a bit. So the fourth year, it's the last year of middle school in France, in the French school system. So I got very distant from him, and I left my girlfriend because I realized about the toxic relationship, and that I've told myself, wait, this relationship is toxic. So I left her. But when I thought I was done with my friends and that I would completely leave him and not talk to him again, of course the school has to step in. So the school came in clutch. So my school basically organized this German program thing where with German exchange partners. Basically, they would send letters to us and us to them, and we would like pick our partners, I guess, and we would go to Germany for 10 days, and they would come to France for 10 days. But of course, the partner I had to pick was in a friend group, and basically everyone in that friend group chose the people from the Pixagon friends group. I don't know if I made myself clear, but anyways. So basically, we just had to hang out again, me and the Pixagon friends, and it was not a good time. It was not a good time. He kept bringing me down and do horrible things to me. So yeah, because basically I had to talk to him a lot more. So this is I'm going to talk about really serious stuff. Just skip a bit in the video. I'll put a timestamp on the screen if you are sensible to depression and other bad stuff. But basically, this is when my depression came in. I started, and it was just not like, oh yeah, I'm sad, help me, listening to sad songs or anything. I have feelings that it was an actual depression, because I would start self-harming, cutting myself with random stuff, and having a really bad esteem of myself, and not trusting myself at all, and basically just be really tired and not enjoying life at all, not seeing the colors of life, anyways. But my parents found out that I was suffering, so they found a therapist and everything fine now. But at one point, it was so bad that I was starting to think about writing suicide notes and saying goodbye to my actual friends and family. Um, yeah, okay. There's one thing I really want to say is that okay, I'm going to say the exact words of a French YouTuber that talked about suffering before me. Do not self harm. It's an order. It's not even like a pro tip or something. It's something that you don't have to do. You will regret it. Talk to an adult about your problems or something, but don't get into self harm. It's it's really bad for you. You just don't want to get into that. It's not Elks that is telling you this. It's actually me, not the content creator that the actual boy that is talking behind his mic and playing bedwars. Not the content creator, me, the real life guy, the guy who actually breathes air and lives in front and actually exists. You can't get into self harming. It's a really serious subject. But yeah, anyways. Uh, so yeah, and that's why I hated my middle school so much, and I really have bad memories about it. Now I don't see my friend at all. By the way, if you're asking, I realized that it was bullying when my mom, she came into my room the other day and she was like, "Okay, we need to talk. Tell me everything that happens in middle school." And so I just told her, I just vented and started crying and everything, and she was just like, "You know that is bullying, right?" So yeah, at the end, basically every student from the school was looking at me really badly and had a lot of wrong thoughts about me and had a really bad impression of me. Of course, I've tried to talk to the school about it, and they said, "Oh yeah, of course we will take the matter in our own hands." But it was my middle school. It was shitty as fuck. Yeah, and I just don't know what they did, but it was just not enough because it was too late. The rumors were too big and I couldn't do anything. But now I'm in high school. I'm with new friends. I met new friends. The friends I met in the third year. I'm hanging out only with them, and I'm choosing the best people that I want to talk to. I'm very happy, and I'm completely free from that experience. But and if I had to learn a lesson from that experience, and that everybody has to learn, is that if a student or someone, it can be your family, your friends, I don't know what, if that person is mocking you or something, tell it to your parents or someone that you really trust instantly and make them do something. Because when this person treats you bad and then they say, "Hey, relax, dude, it was just a joke," leave them, because in a lot of scenarios it was not a joke and they were completely honest. And if you continue talking to this person, it can get a lot whole worse. And if you continue to talk to that person, it can get a whole lot worse. Thank you.